I want to share with you a quick update of what I'm doing to this jacket. I got this from the Goodwill and I love it. This jacket has like short sleeves here. It's not short, but it's too short for me. So I'm going to be doing a little update, and I want to show you what I'm doing to make the sleeve extend down and give me that little bubble that I like. I'm doing a little modification to a bubble sleeve that I've done before. So I'm going to insert now an explanation of another type of way you can do a bubble cuff. I already made this one. I'm just going to attach it. It's a slight bubble. I love bubble cuffs. I love anything dramatic around this area. I like when sleeves come down, you know, when you could put your thumb through. Anyway, I got some strips. It's supposed to be 16 inches by 7. I made it 16 by 6. So just imagine it could be a little bit more dramatic, but it's fine. I'll know for next time to refer back to my notes. Go back to your own notes. Okay, so 16 inches long by 6 inches wide. And then this one is 11 inches long by 4 inches wide. And what I did was fold both of these right sides together like this. I was trying to use a 1/2 inch seam allowance, so that's what I did for most of it. 1/2 inch to sew this together, 1/2 inch to sew this together. Then I ironed the seam open on both and then put a gathering stitch in this one on this side all the way around, and then on this side all the way around. With the right sides together, sew this to this. Gather it in so that it shrinks down to this size, and then sew this together. And then sew this together. Okay, it's attached. There's quite a bit of strings, loose strings here, so I'm just gonna cut those. This is remnants from a sheet that I worked with before. So this is how you do the bubble. Open that up and then everything's attached. Do you see how it is? And of course I took measurements to make sure it could fit around my wrist easily. And then so now it's like this. So now we tuck the shorter one inside the bigger one and pulls down, and because it's shorter, it forces the bigger one's material to come down and make the bubble. So in the end, this is going to be the sleeve like this. And what I'm going to do now is gather it again on the other end and sew it with a top stitch this time to the shorter little tube inside there, connecting the seam from this end now to this side, but it's wrong sides together.
You know my bucket hat is?
No. Pull this string here to gather it in. Okay, there's this. So now I'm just going to do a top stitch now. I'm going to serge the end and then sew that directly to the cuff. And this is what it looks like when it's serged. It's sewn and serged. Now, like I was saying, normally my plan was to fold this in and make a hem, because then it would be cleaner. But it's going to be on the inside anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. And I want I want the length. So I'm gonna leave it like this. This one that I'm going to do for this is slightly different, so I'm going to share with you how I'm doing that. I'll show you the before and the after of how the jacket looks with that modification. I already measured around the cuff. This is 11.5 inches in circumference, but I'm extending that measurement to 16 inches because I want the cuff to be gathered in here. Once I cut the material, it's going to be gathered inside there just a little bit. And then I want it to extend down my arm. So it's about here, and I want it to extend from here all the way to about here. So that measured about 7 inches. So I'm extending that a little bit more just to account for seam allowance and any other things. So I made that to be 18 inches doubled because I want to fold it in half. So instead of just doing 14, I added an extra 4 inches and I'm doing 18. So I'm going to cut a piece of material that is 18 by 16 inches. To make this doubled, I'm just going to fold this down and I'm going to sew a straight stitch going all the way down here with like a 1 centimeter seam allowance. That's going to be down the 18-inch side. Okay, there it is. So the line is sewed straight down here, and what I'm going to do is bring these ends together, and I'm bringing the seams together and then flipping it this way so it's doubled now. And there it is. It's like a little tunnel. And this will be the cuff. So it'll be attached inside the sleeve, similar to this. I sewed up the opening at the other end of the fold because the material kept moving around. I'm going to match up this seam with the seam on the bottom of the jacket, and it'll be pinned inside. I'll gather it inside here and pin it all the way around, just the very edge of it. Okay, and the last step, this is what it looks like completely straightened out. I'm going to take the folded edge and tuck it down all the way down to the cuff on the inside, right where the seam is. So where the seam is, I just took this and just push it down into itself so that the seam is now touching here. I'm going to just sew a couple of stitches in here, and that is going to create like this bubbly thing. But yeah, I'll show you what that looks like.